No doubt you're hearing the buzz about Jake Heaps at the BYU spring football practice starting to separate himself from the other competitors as they battle for the starting quarterback spot for BYU. And I can confirm that. Jake Heaps has been very, very impressive the last couple of days of spring football practice. Cougars actually having a couple of days off. They resume again tomorrow. But Jake has been very noticeable in his ability in the 11-on-11 drills, being able to move the team, being able to put the ball in the end zone. Now, you never really know until you have full pads and you're going full speed, and really up until you're in a Division I football game. But I'll tell you what, the interesting thing about Jake, he has something that we haven't seen here at BYU in a long, long time, and that's a freshman coming in with the polish and the poise and the mindset, the confidence. We haven't seen a quarterback ready to play the Division I game come into BYU as a freshman since probably Ty Detmer over 20 years ago. So when you look at what Jake's doing right now, as I mentioned, he's moving the team. He's very successful in completing passes the last couple of practices. Went perfect on Tuesday. And he is not only he has such a grasp of the offense. It's so surprising for a young man coming in with only 5 or 6 practices under his belt doing what he's doing. And even the coaches, Coach Mendenhall and Coach Doman, are acknowledging how impressed they are with this young man coming in. The other thing that I think really separates Jake Heaps from the other quarterbacks, or from quarterbacks that we have seen recently at BYU, is his ability to be accurate with the ball down the field on deep throws. That's something that Max Hall was not particularly good at. It's something that John Beck was not particularly good at. John had a very strong arm, probably a little stronger arm than Jake Heaps does, but Beck was not particularly accurate downfield. And that's one of the things that you notice right off the bat when you watch Jake play, is his ability to deliver the ball deep. The other thing that you notice in his passes is that he puts the ball in a position that when the receivers catch it, they can make a football move. They catch it in stride. They catch it with the ability to do something with it once they make the reception. So as we're looking at practice right now, there was a real buzz amongst the media. In fact, one media member told me, I won't divulge the name, but he turned to me and he said, "I think this quarterback derby is over." Now, I'm not going to go so far as to say that, but I will say that right now Jake Heaps is beginning to separate himself from his 2 other competitors to become the starting quarterback for the BYU Cougars.